Sun in my eyes and the gold coast shining, and the girl with the braids in her hair. Steady breeze, and though I was falling, I would follow her anywhere. The sky turned gray and the flash flood warning. She smiled and she took my hand. She kissed my lips and the rain came pouring. Swore I heard a marching band. Dress that bends when the wind blows. Roll back the tide for me. sunset skies, the paint is peeling, the wind blowing sand in her hair. Endless days in the deep blue feeling, I would follow her anywhere. Setting sun is a smoking gun, is a four-letter word, I hope it hurts. Love is a fatal flaw, is a broken jaw, is a burning bridge, move your hips. And the ghosts of the boulevard, littered with lonely hearts. City like a graveyard, once was a postcard. When you lose your wonder, and you can't remember where we were living in the days of thunder. 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 Living in the days of love was a dream to have, was a king-size bed, was an escape plan, was an open hand. Now it's a dog from hell, it's a dream you sell, it's an epitaph, it's a photograph. And the ghosts of the boulevard, littered with lonely hearts. The city like a graveyard, once was a postcard. When you lose your wonder, and you can't remember
I I I need to add a separate note. I was messing around in a different scene. Ooh. Oh, where am I? Hold up. Here we go. Morning. It's not morning. It's afternoon, and it's nighttime for most people. Evening. Night. It's ironic because my scene is transitioning to daytime literally right now. I guess this is technically like what my window looks like right now. All right, let me see. Let's see. All right, cool. I think we're all set. I think everything's working. We got some music playing. It's been a little bit. I've been using the lo-fi girl regular tracks, but I switched back to the synthwave lo-fi girl. Wow, the captions know what lo-fi girl is. That's amazing. Do you see that? That's so cool. No, it's welcome in. I hope you're doing well. So I am doing well. I'm having an okay day. I am exhausted. I am very... You have a video you need to send me? Oh god. Oh no. I yesterday after stream, because I ended a bit later. Oh, it's a place in Japan. Oh, cool. Yeah, definitely. But I ended pretty much on time, right? But then I spent, because I ended at like 9 o'clock my time. And I had a huge meal yesterday for lunch. I had Korean fried chicken. I had it delivered. I had it Ubered. I know I shouldn't do that, but I've been, this week's been weird. So I wasn't gonna eat after stream, but I did want to go to the arcade. But I also needed to sort all of my cards for FGO Arcade. So I spent like an hour. Looking up. I found out that on the FGO Arcade website, it's all in Japanese, but you can translate it through Google Translate. And they publish every few months. They publish stats. So they show what the most popular servants are to use, the characters to use in the game, and then they show what the 10 most popular CEs are to use in the game. So I went through all of my cards and I was like, do I have any of these? And I don't. Did you get the mint chalky chip sandwich? Curse, do you know how far away Hokkaido is from here? To get to Hokkaido, it's basically the same distance from... It'd be basically like going from LA all the way up to Canada, I think. An adventure is an adventure. Yeah, I need... even on... well, on the bullet train, I think it's like 5 hours, 6 hours? It's a weekend trip, yeah. So I might try that in January. I'm seriously considering it. Sleep on the train. It's not a matter of sleeping. I still have to work. Actually, I could take my laptop with me, I guess. I could work on the train with my laptop. If the internet's good enough. Tips, welcome in. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping to check out. So there's so y'all saw the pictures and stuff that I sent. I went to Shinjuku. I think it was Shinjuku, or was it Shibuya? I can't remember which one I went to. But there was an Illuminations. It's the place where I filmed the walking video. That was gorgeous. There were still some leaves on the trees. I caught it the last day. But I'm hoping, so I've heard that a lot of the Christmas decorations around Tokyo go down on Christmas. So I was listening, I don't know if any of you know Tokyo Lens. He's done a lot of filming for abroad in Japan. He's collabed with a bunch of other Japanese foreign creators, Japan-based foreign creators, but he has his own video channel and that sort of stuff. But he did a live stream like a week ago where he was talking about his first Christmas in Japan. He'd only been here for like a month and a half, and he had planned specifically because there's tons of lights everywhere, and he specifically was like, all right, on Christmas, I'm going to spend the whole day. I'm going to go look at the lights. And so he hyped himself up. He got ready. He left like super early in the morning just so that he would have the whole day to like look around and see things. And the first place that he stopped at, all he heard was like construction sounds. And he's like, huh? Why? And he looks around and this is Christmas Day, Christmas morning, the 25th of December. And they were removing all of the lights and Christmas trees and Christmas decorations, and everything was just being destroyed. So apparently they don't celebrate Christmas on Christmas in Japan. The important day is Christmas Eve, which is when everyone goes on dates, because Christmas isn't a family holiday in Japan. I knew this. Christmas isn't a family holiday in Japan, like it is in the US. It is a date holiday, and you take your significant other out to eat, or you stay in and you eat KFC. You get a Christmas cake, you know, that sort of stuff. It's very much a romantic holiday. And it's Christmas Eve in particular that's where that's celebrated. However, Christmas Day itself isn't seen as anything special. You would need a rent-a-partner service then? Oh my god. I couldn't do that. Oh my god, imagine? Can you imagine? I can't imagine that. Since the anime? What, Rent a Girlfriend? Which, by the way, the manga is still ongoing. And yes, I do torture myself every like quarter of a year. I get caught back up and I'm like, oh, nothing has progressed. And then I cry myself to sleep, and then I wait 3 months, and then I check in on it again. It's so bad. This story is a stalemate. Exactly. At least, what was it? What was the other controversial like anime. It was the one with the sisters. God, what was that called? No, not Kiss X Sis. No, it was huge. Like Kiss X Sis is old and it's got a cult following. But it's not like huge. This was huge. Oh God, anime. I'm putting this into Google. No, these are all old ones. Huh? Oh my God. I can't find it. Not Violet. What do you mean Violet Evergarden? What? Dress Up Darling. That doesn't have siblings in it. I mean, it does eventually have. That's not, no. That's just that just is a story where it would be, for me personally, it would be a very it would be a very, very good show and manga, which I still think is solid. It would be much, much, much better if the main characters were high school seniors or in college, please. So that's the one thing that Rent a Girlfriend does brilliantly, is all of the characters are college age or above, and it's fine because of that, right? There's so many scenes. There's so many scenes in Dress Up Darling that it's like these people are 16 years old. These people are 16 years old. These people are 16 years old. Oh my God. Aramanga Sensei. I haven't seen that one. Domestic Girlfriend. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. I found it. I found it. The greatest story ever told. I found it. Why were we even talking about this? What do you mean One Piece? No, obviously Domestic Girlfriend. It goes Domestic Girlfriend, One Piece, the rest of anime. I agree with Curse. The ending is very weird. Domestic Girlfriend has some of the craziest twists. There's so many people friggin' hate watching that show. Probably less people hate watch Domestic Girlfriend than they hate watch Rent a Girlfriend. Probably. Yeah, kinda, yeah. It's still, wow. I think this is a fair score. My anime list has Domestic Girlfriend at a 6.66. I don't know if the number of the beast is intentional or not, but I think it's fitting. Ezra! Wait, was it 18? Well. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, that's 18 squats. All right, give me a sec. Let me drink some water first. There's a movie with the subtitle "The Greatest Story Ever Told." One Piece Red has the greatest story ever told subbed on in the what? I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. I don't even think One Piece Red is a good story. I think it's a good concert. I think it's a fine story. All right, 18 squats. All right, here we go. All right, I gotta do it a certain way so my ankle doesn't die. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. For once, you're not the literal pain in the rear. There we go. What did I rate Domestic Girlfriend? Let me log in real quick. I gave it a 7. I gave it a 7 out of 10. It's very well done for what it is. Got a certain someone to do planks. Planks are crazy. Wait, I hope that 6 minutes was broken up. Cause like 2 minutes of planking, like straight, is pretty difficult for most people. What do you mean go, Eggy? I'm not doing planks. What are you talking about? He likes to drop 1 each stream. Wait, so like 1 minute plank for 6 streams or something? Oh, on the squats. I gotcha. Two-minute planks? You can do 2-minute planks, Notes? That's very impressive. What do you mean you go, Notes? Curse, you should know you're the one redeeming these. What are you talking about? What? You don't read through. It apparently doesn't pay attention when you do actually do it. Huh? You don't stick around long enough? What the frick? That's so mean. You just... Wow. Okay. Let me check ADD brain and having stuff to do. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Where's the current season of anime? Give me a sec. Oh, it said ADHD, but there's no way I'm going to be hyper again. Yeah. Yeah, I'm too old to be hyper as well. Oops. I clicked. There we go. Actually, I could probably just do this. Let's see. My anime list, and then where is anime, seasonal anime? Here we go. Oh, we're going for a walk. Let's go. That's actually something that I've been doing a lot. Give me a sec. So since I've gotten here, I've been walking a lot, even with my ankle. And for those that don't know, day one, I rolled my ankle very badly and fell on my face when I got to Japan. And now it only hurts a little bit. It's been... Oh, I was looking at it, and it's been... So I arrived on the 25th. So it's been 1, 2, 3... It's been just over 3 weeks that I've been here. Eggy walks off a debilitating accident like a boss. More like by necessity. All right, where's my fit app? All right, let me show you. Let me show you what I've achieved here. Wait, why is it not showing me? Does this update and it's dumb now? Okay, let me. That's so weird. All right, distance. We can do distance. Okay, so on an average day, I'm walking about 1.5 miles. I'm walking about 1.5 miles on the average day. Actually, it's probably more than that. Is if I go to the closest arcade and back, it takes me about. It takes me about 45 minutes round trip. 45 to an hour round. No, it takes about 45 minutes round trip if I go to the closest one. If I go to Akihabara and I walk, it takes me like an hour to an hour and a half, depending on how fast I'm walking. But okay, so Sunday, so three days ago, 4 days, whatever. This past Sunday, I walked for 5 miles. This past Saturday, I walked for 9 miles. Then I walked 4 miles, 5 miles, 1.6, 4, 7, 5.5. It's I'm definitely getting in a lot more exercise than I normally would. I need to add in like body weight training. I've been meaning to, but my freaking like walking is basically it taxes me like crazy because of my stupid ankle. So like thinking about like doing push-ups or extended squats or anything like that is it's just scary. Whoa! Marcy! Welcome in! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the shout out. I appreciate it. Let's freaking go. You're playing. Oh, you're playing Genshin Impact. Let's go. How was that? They didn't release new content. Like, they released new content a little while ago, right? I know there's a new character coming up that everyone is mispronouncing. The new character just came out today. Oh, okay, cool. What did Nye say? Night Choreo posted on Twitter about the pronunciation, and apparently it's not gaming. It's not gaming. It's I think it's like G Ming. Jia Ming in Mandarin or Ga Ming in Cantonese. Oh, so it's a different new character. Okay, I gotcha. That's why I was saying, like, it seems like they announced it very close to release. That character is still gonna be released way later. Okay. I see. But yeah, if anyone from the raid is new here, welcome. I'm an involuntary cyborg VTuber, model number 399CY. I go by Eggy. We keep it pretty chill around here. I play. I was gonna say I play a lot of Hoyoverse games, but I really only play Star Rail. And I was invited into the beta for Zenless Zone Zero, which we're gonna be playing a little bit later today. I generally stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I am currently in Japan and my stream schedule is just shot to pieces. Just not. It's. I don't have a schedule anymore. Just no schedule. So right now for me, it is 3:45. I usually start streaming at 3 p.m. Japan time, JST. We go for like 6 hours or so.
It comes.
It comes. Daz, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I'm going full. I'm going full rabbit trail today. Yeah, I used to do when I was living on the West Coast, and again after I go back. So I'm here in Japan until mid-February. And when I go back, I'll return to the schedule, but I would stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time. And then on Fridays, I would always do a 12-hour stream. So I would stream from 3 p.m. Pacific time to 3 a.m. Pacific time. But I'm not really doing that. Mostly because...
Why? Why? Wow.
Serp!
Wow.
It's Serp.
Wow.
That right there is the genius behind the V-Bridger program. Half of the... I won't say half of... How would you all... Because the art gun came up with the concept, and then Serp did all of the coding. I guess they're each one half of the team, right? Grinding some Ascension stuff for a friend on their account. Oh, right. I could just say he's the dev on the V-Bridger team. Sure, that works. Short for Devin. No. Who? Who? But what were we for some reason we got into talking about anime like right off the bat. I don't remember why. But then I remembered that there's a bunch of new anime that came out in the fall season that I haven't added to my anime list. And I was just gonna, since we were in anime territory, I was just gonna go over what I've been watching and update my ratings and that sort of stuff real quick. So the interesting thing, like right here, this makes me so happy. Freerun 9.14 average rating is nuts and very well deserved. I'm so glad they're doing 28 episodes. Very, very, very well deserved. This is my favorite anime in a very long time. It's so good. Please, nobody watch this show. The Rising of the Shield Hero season 3. It's not worth it, y'all. I've read a lot of the light novel. Don't ask me why. It's just fine. It's just fine. But yeah, Freerun is just super solid. One of the best anime to come out in a very, very long time. Spy X Family. I actually dropped off Spy X Family. After season 1 ended, I read the manga. I caught up in the manga, and I kind of got bored with it. I was like, okay. They kind of just floated around and did nothing. But it's still a solid show. I'm just not watching the anime. You want an anime based off the McDonald's Japan characters? I think a lot of people, there's so much fan art. That ad campaign is crazy. Whoever came up with that is a genius. So I'm watching Frieren. I think I've watched 10 episodes. I think I've watched 10 episodes. Yeah, I've rated it a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 show, easiest decision of my life. Stop asking me for each episode's rating. Get out of here. Nobody cares. Your enthusiasm for Spy X Family mellowed out. I guess I call it Spy X Family, just like I used to call Hunter X Hunt. I used to call Hunter X Hunter. But I think it's just Spy Family, right? My brain will always pronounce the X, so my mouth usually pronounces the X. The last major like confrontation slash like plot development in Frieren that I watched was just insane. Like, if you know, you know. I think it was like 3 episodes back. It's just so, oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Kiss 6. Speak English. Jeez, I'll never learn Japanese. I can't even speak English. You just know Frieren from the memes? Yes. Watch the show. Guys, we're literally, Naya's gonna have another watch along at some point. Watch the show, please. It's actually the best. Let's see. Yeah, Curse, if you want to host the watch along in the Discord, I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, even the small things in Frieren are so, like, they're so involved and they're so pretty, and like, it's, you can tell they put a lot of love into this show. Hopefully they got paid enough. And they're not crunching. You always gotta hope. Goblin Slayer 2 has actually been very solid. I think I got caught up just a little while ago in Goblin Slayer. So I think I'm on like 10 episodes of this as well. But the first couple episodes, or the few episodes of Goblin Slayer 2, they introduce a new character who's extremely annoying, but it gets better. And then the second half has been very excellent. Did you get any animes over there about food? No, I don't think so. Well, we're going through the fall season. We'll check the fall and winter seasons. I'm not sure. We'll see. What have I rated Goblin Slayer season 2? I'd say it's good. I don't think it's better than good. I think this is a high average for Goblin Slayer season 2. I think the animation quality took a dip from the first season. Where's the... The modern Berserk? I wouldn't call it the... would I call it the modern Berserk? I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say Berserk was much darker. Curse, have you seen... I know which anime you're talking about. Here we go. Have you seen this one, Cursed? Oh, my bot's in the way. You can be in the corner. You can be small in the corner over here. There we go. Oh, phone screen's too small. It's called Isekai Izakaya, Japanese food from another world. And it's very sweet. It's very like interesting and wholesome. It's basically like a regular, like, imagine a Japanese man buys an izakaya, which is just like a Japanese restaurant that's like a bar slash restaurant. And he goes there, and then he finds out, so he enters through the employee entrance of his restaurant, and he sees his izakaya. But if you go through the front entrance of his izakaya, it exits into another world, which is basically like 1800s like Germany or something like that. And it's basically the whole show is him and his waitress introducing these like old world people who only know about like boiled potatoes and other things to the joys of like sushi and ramen and beer, like Japanese beer and all of this. And it's just really wholesome and silly, and then at the end of every episode there's a short little segment where it's just like on Japanese TV, where they have an IRL reporter goes on location to a restaurant in Japan that serves the food. They're like known for the food that they have featured in the anime in that episode. So like if they did an episode on like tempura or something like that, the last like 5 minutes of the episode is this dude going to a restaurant that's famous for its tempura and eating tempura with like the owner or something of that restaurant, and like talking about the history of that particular restaurant and like why they're serving the food that they do. It's a really unique show, and I think it's really, really cool. I definitely recommend people check it out. I don't remember if it's on Netflix or if it's on Crunchyroll. Wait, they added it says streaming platforms now. When did they add this? Wow, that's so cool. I've been asking for that for a long time. You learn the difference between deep and shallow fry batter. Ooh, that's cool. No, I think I watched the first, as soon as I finished this one, I tried watching Restaurant to Another World, and it was so fantasy, and it was so like it went so far into the like monster girls and like completely different world and all of that, and I was just like, I wasn't feeling it at the time, so I might give it another shot at some point. Yeah. Maybe I'm thinking of another show? This looks similar. Maybe. No, this is the one that I watched. Yeah, this is the one that I watched. I just watched the first, I mean, they're like she has horns. It was just like a, I don't know. It's very much fantasy. But yeah, I definitely want to actually, let me add this to my list. Not watching, plan to watch. Here we go. Okay. So for anyone new, I don't have pre-rolls enabled on the channel. So we have a full hour of ad-free content. However, that means that I do run 3-minute block of ads every hour. We're gonna have one starting just about now. However, what I do is I step away from the stream, I put on a be right back screen with some music until it's done, go to the bathroom, fill up my water, you know, all of that stuff. So if we're playing a game, that's usually what I do. When we're talking like this, I also do that. But there's an ad starting right now. I will be back in 3 minutes, and I will see you then. And we'll continue.
against the moonlight, our holy mother of the midnight. And if we live forever, let us live forever tonight. Tomorrow we'll go back to our lives with sand in our skin and sun in our eyes. But I know the truth. I've seen the signs, and I've seen the golden gods in disguise. Memories and mountain tops, drunk on Sunset Boulevard, with the city of angels singing on. Maybe this is just a dream, and maybe we're still asleep. But I will miss you when I'm gone. Flickers of the canyon fire, its hands raised like a gospel choir. If we live forever, let us live forever tonight. Helicopters against the moonlight, our holy mother of the midnight. And if we live forever, let us live forever tonight.
All right, we're back. We're back. I would let the song play all the way out, but it's like a 6-minute song, so unless something goes crazy wrong, I wanna get back as soon as possible. Okay, back to, so we were talking about anime from the fall season. I don't think I'm. Did I actually finish Goblin Slayer? Because Goblin Slayer's finished airing, as far as I know. I think. Let me check. I'm checking my app. Oh my god. Let me turn on my VPN, not sponsored. I wish I had a sponsored VPN. That'd be cool. Aha. Yeah, I was correct. I've watched 10 episodes of Goblin Slayer. So I have 2 episodes left. I'm excited to finish that. I think I rated it a 7. Yeah. Next, Eminence in Shadow season 2 continues to be a banger. What do I have? Eminence in Shadow is on High Dive. Why don't they show High Dive here? If I click on it, do they show? Yeah, High Dive. Okay. Yeah, see, it says it right here. How many episodes am I into my Eminence in Shadow? Again, I freaking hate High Dive. It's cheap. You only pay like, I think it's like $50 a year for a subscription to High Dive, which I think is completely reasonable, but most often than not, their app is a broken mess. Most recently, I can't Chromecast certain shows to my TV, which doesn't matter here in Japan because I don't own a TV. But back in the US, I watch everything on Chromecast to my TV. And when I can't Chromecast things to my TV, I end up not watching anything. So, let's see, My Eminence in Shadow, season 2. What am I up to? So 21 through 32. Yeah, I think I've watched 9 episodes of this. There we go. Stop. Yeah, 8.5. I would give this a very good. I don't know if I would give this a 9 or a 10. It's a very good show. A little bit too fan servicey for me to give it higher than that, to be honest. But I just think an all-powerful dude who thinks everyone else around him is LARPing and doesn't believe anything is actually happening is hilarious. It's just so funny. Like just watching season 2 episode 1 where the blood moon happens and all the ghouls in the town start frenzying and people are dying left and right, and he lives like a Batman sort of life, except instead of being a billionaire in his normal form, he's just a school kid with no talents. He wants to be a background character. So as he's pretending to be a background character, he almost gets killed by ghouls, and he gets saved by this woman who repeats the this crazy line that's like, the blood moon has come, time has run out, the reckoning is upon us. And she like went through this whole spiel, and he's like, ooh, that's good, I like that. And she's just like baffled that he's not like listening to her, because he's off in his own little world thinking about the words that she's saying. And then she just leaves him. And then he goes around, starts saving people, repeating the same phrases that she used. It's just so good. He does it like 5 different times, and I'm pretty sure he says the same line twice to the same person at one point. The one where he's in the onsen with the other girl. Oh, why would you remember that particular thing? Like I said, there's too much fan service. I need to finish reading Dr. Stone. It was so random, yeah. I read up to a certain part in Dr. Stone. I think it was like 2 years ago. I got caught up. In Dr. Stone. And then I could tell it was only like, it was going to finish up in like a year or so. And I'm pretty sure Dr. Stone is finished now. But I never got around to finishing it. So I need to go back and do that. But I don't think I'll be watching the anime. Now this. What is it called? Apothecary Diaries. I slept on this show, and then I watched some of it in a. I had somebody recommend it to me, and I watched I binged like the first 6 episodes, and I fell in love with it. Watching. I'm so glad there's 24 episodes, and I'm pretty sure I'm on 10. I'm pretty sure. I would say that this is a great show. Why don't they have like start date? You know how they have like unknown date, insert today? There should be another link that says original air date that you can click on. I'm just full of ideas. Okay, so I dropped this show, Undead Unluck. I think I watched 2 episodes. And it was, I'm gonna put average. It was average. It was fine. I think when it first came out, I watched the first like 2 episodes, which I usually give new anime in a season a couple episodes, and then if I like them, I'll like read the manga. So I read forward quite a bit in the manga of this one, and I was like, this is just sort of like another My Hero Academia. And I'm like, except it's like lewd. They started introducing like a billion new characters, and I was like, this is literally just another My Hero Academia. And I dropped My Hero Academia like 3 years ago. Okay. Oh, wait. Why is this not? Oh, it's just because I need to refresh the page. Okay. Shangri-La Frontier. I freaking love this show. I am on episode 12. I'm so glad this is getting 2 cores. It's all good. You watch almost any anime, no matter how bad. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. I give everything a shot. Even like trash isekai, I've watched a lot of it. It's just like some seasons I just won't have as much time as others. Okay, I unironically very much like Domestic Girlfriend. The ending's kind of weird. I'm kind of unhappy with the ending, but it's fine. But I am one of the Domestic Girlfriend. I'm one of the supporters. Rent-A-Girlfriend. I talked about this earlier. Rent-A-Girlfriend, I watched like 3 episodes of the anime. Couldn't sit through that. That was way too cringe. So I read the manga. And I am current in the Rent-A-Girlfriend manga right now, and I hate myself. And every other person who is reading the Rent-A-Girlfriend manga also hates themselves. Okay? That's just how it is. Every 3 months or so, I'll go back and I will get caught back up in Rent-A-Girlfriend. I will realize that nothing has changed, and I will go back to hating myself. What's that? Everyone still has the emotional maturity of a 2-year-old? No ground has been gained whatsoever. A major plot device happened and then nothing happened with it. Okay, cool. It's just like status quo the anime, status quo the manga. I love reading the comments on some on the sites, because it's like people are like, well, back to the mines. People are like consoling each other in the comments, because everyone's just so pot committed at this point. We just want it to end. This is a very good show. I would give it a 9 out of 10. I'm very, very happy with this show. Going back to Shangri-La. The animation's really good. The premise is really cool. This dude is basically the let me solo her guy from Elden Ring that you probably heard about on the internet, where he plays terrible VR video games and completes them just to say he did, like bugs and all. So he's so good at video games that he challenges himself to beat the like trash video games that are so bad that people can't even like complete them or play them properly. And then finally, what he's done is he decides to try, on a recommendation, he decides to try an actual good game. They call it a god game, which is Shangri-La Frontier. And he's basically the let me solo her. He plays solo. He is super low level, so he just has to not get hit. And yeah, it's oh god, it's so good. Wait, my captions are broken. Hello, captions, Doko? Try this. Travis. I said try this. All right, captions are back. That's weird. You haven't gotten into this one, just a few episodes in. I think it's very compelling. I like it a lot. I'm having a blast with this show. What else was there? Tokyo Revengers. I haven't given it a second thought. I've heard that it's solid. I haven't really looked into this. This one, I haven't watched the anime. I don't know if I'm going to watch the anime. It's the 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love Me. I've actually read a lot of the manga for this one. Was it like 2 years ago? I read like, I think there was like 100 and something chapters, but I liken it to, if anyone knows what Gintama is, or Gintama, it's to the romance and shoujo genre of anime and manga, what Gintama is to the action and shonen side of the medium. So there's so many in jokes, there's so many references, there's so many visual gags. It seems like the stupidest show ever. It seems like it would just be like a ton of fan service, and it's just like this one guy who falls in love with 100 girls and they all fall in love with him and blah blah blah. But it completely blew my expectations out of the water. It is one of the funniest things I have ever seen. I should probably give the anime a chance, but reading as far as I have in the manga, I definitely recommend this show. Especially if you have a good Among Us. Why are we Among Us, Ing? Why are we sus? I guess this show is kind of sus. But only kind of. It's mostly just very funny. So shows like this, where I've read all of the manga, what I usually do is I'll put completed. Oh man, I can't put completed. I'll do watching, and I'll say it's very good. The Ice Queen, unnecessarily over the top exaggeration of the trope. It's so funny. It's hilarious. It's every single trope imaginable is personified in one of the girlfriends, and it's so funny. Kingdoms of Ruin. I haven't watched this. What else is there? Our Dating Story. I haven't even heard of this. What is this? Ragna Crimson. Oh, I tried watching this. It was too cringe. That's so weird. It has a high score. How does this have such a high score? She literally speaks through TTS. I know. It's so funny. Oh, it's so good. Maybe this isn't the one that I was thinking of. This one I am watching. I think I'm 10 or 11 episodes into this one. Where is it? I'm 10 episodes into this one. And I would say that this is fine. I will finish it, but it's just fine. What else? Haven't seen this. I actually dropped Faraway Paladin after 2 episodes because I was so lost. And I didn't feel like going back and rewatching the entire season 1 of Faraway Paladin. Let me add my 1 vote to drop the average a little bit. Dead Mountain Deathplay Part 2. I watched 1 episode. I need to actually watch this. Haven't watched this one. Kanajo Mo Kanajo. I haven't watched this one. Haven't watched. Oh god, I dropped this one. After 3 episodes, I think. I can't find it. This one was too cringe though. I'm gonna say bad. I didn't drop this one, so I'm currently watching this. But I need to finish it. It seemed average, or it seemed fine. The one at the top. Wait, this one right here? I'm in love with the villainess. The best Yuri anime you've ever seen? Really? Oh yeah, Girls Love. Interesting. It's got a pretty solid score. Man, Ancient Magus Bride really dropped off. Look at these numbers. 66K for season 2 part 2. Are you kidding me? Remember how big that show was a couple of years ago? Oh, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. Especially if they could do it through the translation. Oh yeah, I want to watch this one. Plan to watch. I need to get through the first season of this. I started watching the first season of this, so I need to finish the first season and then I can watch the second season. This one's hilarious. My daughter left the nest and returned as an S-rank adventurer. I've been enjoying this one a lot. I'm watching... What am I up to right now? Episode 8. And I would say that it's good. I wouldn't say that it's like excellent or anything like that. I think it's definitely worth watching, but it's like the animation is pretty rough. It's like a classic like mid-tier. It's like a classic mid-tier action fantasy show. Seijo no... Oh, this one right here. Yeah, I watched, I think I'm 4 episodes into the first season, but it's been a couple weeks. I need to get back to it. I'm really enjoying it though. Actually, speaking of, let me go add that to my list. It's a high-ranking anime. Nice. Yeah, I just got to the point. The only thing that's stopping me is the... It seems like the romance so far, like just in the first few episodes, it seems like they're pushing the romance very hard. And I guess depending on where it goes, it could be very good for me or it could be very bad for me. So it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't like the main dude, like the love interest yet. So I'm curious to see where that's gonna go. Yeah, that's the first season. Second season is currently airing. It's pretty high up there. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it. It is quite forward. The writing's very focused. It's not all over the place. Yeah, it does. It's extremely focused. I dropped this one. Playthrough of a certain dude's VR MMO life. How many episodes did I get into this? I got 3 episodes into this one. It was just so boring. I wouldn't call it bad. It was just so painfully average. It says drama. I'm not interested. Shy. Just as the planet approached its 3rd World War, individuals with superpowers appeared all over the globe to maintain peace. They became symbols of their respective nations, striving to limit crime. I thought it said commit crime for a second. Bring evildoers to justice. Interesting. I think I've heard about this one, but I haven't given it a shot. I'll say I'm interested in this one. Plan to watch. Oh, look at Seven Deadly Sins. Tear Moon Empire. I haven't heard of this one. I'm not really interested. And then now we're sort of getting into like the really low series that nobody's watching, or not that many people are watching. Arknights anime. Paradox Live, the animation, fun. I see them all over the place in Japan. I shall survive using potions. Oh, this looks like a trash isekai that I would love to watch. The firefighter one. Wait, there's a new Fooly Cooly? Oh, it's just 3 episodes? Interesting. Ballbuster. Yeah, now we're into like the Idol Masters and all of this. Okay. Let's move on to winter, because these ones are starting up next week. 2 weeks from now? Yeah, 2 weeks from now. Okay, what are we looking for? Solo Leveling. I am watching this. Manga, very good. Or it's a manhwa, Korean manga. However, I feel like it was really good, and then it got a little bit stale. Like the end just went like crazy insane. And I just sort of like pushed through to finish it. But I'm curious to see it animated, because the visuals in the manhwa are very cool, very neat. I've never read or watched Classroom of the Elite. Not super interested. Saw the trailer for it. Yeah, we'll have to see when the first episode drops how it actually looks in motion when it's all put together. I'm not looking forward to it. I agree with you. I think the art style is very different, and I think it's gonna be not the best. This one I actually prepped for. Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy Season 2. I actually watched Season 1 this year because I knew that a bunch of people had heard that this was coming out, and they recommended it to me. So I actually pre-watched Season 1, plan to watch. Did I add that to my lists? Where's the prequel? What did I give it? Completed. Yeah, I gave it a good. I think it's solid. I'm excited for second season. It's just Whiplash since it looks nothing like the manhwa. Yeah, exactly. Mashal. Mashal is pretty big in Japan. I'm really surprised. But I definitely am planning to watch this. The first season of Mashal, for anyone that doesn't know, Mashal is basically Hogwarts, but they kill anyone who doesn't do magic. So the one guy that doesn't do magic in the show is the main character, but he's so strong because he works out so much that he basically is just as powerful as people who can do magic. So he disguises himself as a magician by performing feats of strength. Did I rate this? Did I rate the first season? I didn't. Okay, so I completed this. And I think it's good. I don't think it's very good. I think it's very derivative of certain other things, but I think the premise is pretty funny. Like a lot of it is similar to other things, but he loves shoe cream. He loves cream puffs. He'll do anything for cream puffs. It's so good. Yeah, with the workout routine. I love it. I freaking love it. It's so freaking good. Let's see. Chained Soldier. This has an etchy tag on it. What does it say? After his high school graduation, Yuki Wakura realizes that it's been 5 years since his sister's disappearance during a Mato disaster. Throughout Japan, mysterious entrances have opened to a dimension called Mato, a demonic metropolis filled with disastrous monsters known as the Shuki that threaten the world. Why are there so many people? Oh, I guess there's only 60k people. That's still quite a bit for people that are like interested in a show that hasn't come out yet. The Dangers of My Heart. I'm not sure. I'll probably hold on this one. Boku no Kokoro no Yabai Yatsu Season 2. The Dangers of My Heart. Isn't it like my heart is in danger? I guess it doesn't matter. I don't think I've heard of the first season, Tips. It says comedy romance, and it doesn't have a write-up, so interesting. Is this another one where it's like a loser MC gets the hot girl interested in him? May look like, oh, they're middle school students. Oh my god. He may look like a shy, reserved middle school student, but deep within his heart is a bloodthirsty killer. Oh, is he Chinu? Wait, huh? His ultimate desire is to see his classmate Ana Yamada's beautiful face writhing in pain before he ends her life. But his fantasy may never come to fruition as he starts to see an entirely different side to her. Often seeking refuge in the library, he frequently runs into her. It is during these encounters that he realizes his classmate is actually an airhead who can never read the room. As they spend more time together, he cannot help but feel a sense of endearment toward the very girl he wishes to murder, and also has a desire to protect her at all costs. Bruh, this seems so... Huh? I'm so confused. This has a good rating. He's an edgy teenager with shit social skills. Wow. It's misleading since the rest of the anime touches on none of the darks. So it's basically like Don't bully me, Nagatoro. Where like the first episode is just like insane and then it gets super wholesome. I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Let me add it to the plan to watch. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Oh, it's on High Dive. Okay. It's another High Dive show that I can watch. Yeah, that's true. The first couple episodes of Nagatoro are like that. Bottom tier character, Tomozaki. I think I tried watching the first season of this and I wasn't super thrilled with it. Why are there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Why are there 7 shows in front of Dungeon Meshi? It's Studio Trigger. It's Dungeon. This is like a huge manga. No, I know there's no bullying. I know there's no bullying, but like harboring thoughts in your head that you specifically want to kill somebody in a certain way. And like, that's your one goal in life. Like, I understand children be children sometimes, but to make a show redeeming a character like that just seems kind of Also, they're in middle school. Can you not have shows based in middle school, please? Oh my god. Yeah, plan to watch. Delicious in Dungeon Meshi. Highly recommend. I haven't read the manga, but I got to see most of the first episode at AX. It looks very well done. I'm very excited for it. The main kid is a pretty genuine loser having thoughts like that. Yeah, right? Blue Exorcist. I've never touched the show. It's been a while since they did a Blue Exorcist, right? Or am I wrong? That's pretty cool. Teasing Master, was it Tagagaki? I've seen that one. I think there's like 3 seasons of that one. I haven't watched it though. I've heard it's solid. What do we have? A Sign of Affection. Yubisaki Tsurenren. Yuki Tose is hearing impaired university student whose world has been shrouded with silence since birth. Oh! They have a live action version of this coming out, don't they? I think I've seen when I went to see Godzilla last week in theaters, I think there was, if it's not the same base manga, it's basically an identical show, but I'm pretty sure they have a live action. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. I'm so curious. I think it's a separate thing. Oh, no, 2024. Wait. Animation. Nope. No. It must be a separate it must be a separate show that's based off of a deaf girl. Well, okay. This one's just straight romance. She's lived in the same place her whole life and rarely interacts with others save her best friend, Rin Fujishiro. During her commute one day, she meets a silver-haired and multilingual Itsuomi Nagi, a mutual friend of Rin. Oh, I'm kind of interested in this. I'll plan to watch this. I'll give it a couple episodes. We'll see what it's like. Takayaki-san, yeah, it's just one of those. It's one of those ones where I'm like, I don't have a whole lot of time. I know it's solid, so I'll probably enjoy it, but you relate to it a lot more since you're an Asian kid and it delves into the relatable stuff about growing up as an Asian kid in the suburbs. Oh. Interesting. Wait, this looks familiar. What's the first season? I feel like I watched this, but I can't remember. It was fall 2021, so it was 2 years ago. I watched a lot of trash fantasy. The full title is I was kicked out of the hero's party because I wasn't a true companion, so I decided to have a slow life at the frontier. I'll probably pass on season 2 of this. It's a show just called Hokkaido Girls Are Super Adorable. What have we come to? What? Oh, it's not girls, it's gals. Specifically gal. High school boy Tsubasa moves to Kitami City up in Hokkaido, where he meets a quote-unquote gal at a bus stop. The sight of her standing alone against the white snowscape, bare-legged despite the freezing cold, captures his heart. Oh my god. Yeah, is this one of those like marketing anime where it's like the ones where they try and make children look super adorable, and it's like, hey everybody, have children. They're super adorable and definitely not a big pain in the butt and will not drain your finances. Have more children. Look how cute they are. Is this another one of those things? Studio Blade? Studio Silverlink. Interesting. I will probably give a pass on this one. Oh my god. Oh, there's so many isekai this season. Oh no. Let's see. The Witch and the Beast. I haven't heard of this. Majo to Yaju. Bill, Will, welcome in. I haven't seen you in so long. I hope you're doing well. It's a love triangle anime. Ooh, okay. Okay. It also just says comedy. It's a comedy show. Interesting. I haven't seen this one. So this one's Guido? Guido? Is she literally called Guido? Is she chilling eating ham? Let's go. It is that time of year. A feral girl with long fangs and the eyes of a beast. Asif. A soft-spoken man with delicate features and a coffin strapped to his back. This ominous pair appears one day in a town that's in thrall to a witch, who has convinced the townsfolk she's their hero. But Ashaf and Guido know better. They have scores to settle. Oh my god. Why does this remind me of like Spice and Wolf? Yo, this art kind of slaps though. Why does he look like a Gintama character? This guy looks straight out of Gintama here. Who is this? Why does he look so different? All right, I'll give this a couple episodes. I'm curious. Plan to watch. I'm curious. Studio. Yokohama Animation Lab. Huh? What have they done? Oh, they did this one. The Great Cleric. This one was actually very funny. I completed this one. I say it's good. So they're like, they did the Tights anime. Their animation style is very meh. It's very flat. Oh, I seen this one too, the Ice Blade Sorcerer. Yeah, I dropped this one after a few episodes. God, that was horrible. What a terrible show. It's so flat. I don't like this animation studio. I'm less excited about this show now. I'm less excited about this show now that I know what studio is behind it. Oh my god. Maybe they'll go above and beyond for some reason. All right. What else do we have here? My instant death ability is so overpowered. No one in this other world stands a chance against me. Help. Help. Awakening to absolute chaos and carnage while on a school trip. Yogiri Takato discovers that everyone in his class has been teleported to another world. He has somehow managed to sleep through the entire ordeal, missing out on the gift, powers bestowed upon others by a mysterious sage who appeared to transport them. Even worse, he and another classmate were ruthlessly abandoned by their friends, left as bait to distract a nearby dragon. Although not terribly bothered by the thoughts of dying, He's like, I could give or take living. He reluctantly decides to protect his lone companion. After all, a lowly level 1000 monster doesn't stand a chance against his secret power to invoke instant death with a single thought. If he can stay awake long enough to bother using it, that is. Yeah, that's a light novel if I've ever heard one. Oh my god. I mean, let's be honest. I'm gonna give it an episode. So he's like the Death Note, except a person. This show, the remake, basically he is death. Wow. The remake of this show, I tried watching a little bit. It was fine. I didn't really like fall in love with it or anything. But I do know Koki, the VTuber, is one of the main voice casts in this show, which is awesome. I actually would like to get caught up and watch this, if only to support her. If anyone didn't know, I wonder if she's listed here in the do they have language English? They don't have the English people in here. Unfortunate. Yep, yeah, this is a remake of it. Yeah, I gave the remake a shot. It was fine. It was okay. All right, maybe someday we can finish this, but we've gone over like the top few. Yeah, they're using City Pop, and yeah. I've definitely seen it a lot. Okay, ad is about to start. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna use this ad time to swap over. We're gonna play some Star Rail real quick, and then when we're finished with Star Rail, we are going to play Zenless Zone Zero until I get tired of sitting on this wooden chair, which I'm already starting to. So yeah. We're gonna swap over to Star Rail when we come back from the ad break. I always enjoy chatting like this. Thanks y'all for giving your opinions and recommendations and stuff. I always like doing stuff like this. Let's get it. Yeah. I will see you in a little bit.